Welcome back. This coming Tuesday, Valentine's Day. Just a reminder, not too many days remaining. Vicki Gregory joining us today from Knapp. It's great to have you back on the show.
Thank you.
Yes, and we are joined by some beautiful roses and some other gorgeous things. In fact, Knapp does the decor on my set, and they bring in fresh flowers every Monday. I like to say that my boyfriend Art dropped them off. Every week I get flowers. I love it. But we're talking a little bit about Valentine's Day, and let's start by the fact that it really depends on what day of the week Valentine's Day falls on as to how busy florists are going to be.
Absolutely. So if Valentine's Day falls on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, people tend to go places, do things, have fun with each other.
And not ordering flowers.
That's right. Tuesday, Wednesdays, very, very busy because everybody's at the office. Their days are full, so the girls get their flowers at the office. So
okay.
This year, with it being on a Tuesday, but it's following a long weekend, we don't expect to be as busy as we normally would.
Okay.
Yeah.
However, you do have to plan for the masses anyway.
We do. So.
And this would be your typical dozen red rose bouquet.
It is. So this is traditional. It's been it was named the flower of love in the 18th century.
Is that right?
Red roses have been it for Valentine's Day forever. So to try to keep it a little bit modern, we just like to introduce interesting texture and new items into the red rose. So that's a pretty good example of what you can see with a dozen red roses this year.
Where do the roses come from at this time of the year?
They actually they are grown here in BC, but the most of the roses that you see on the West Coast come from South America. Mostly Colombia and Ecuador. They're second highest export. So they have planes that dedicated just to roses.
Just to roses, just the whole plane?
Yeah.
And at Valentine's Day, that would be very much the case?
All the time.
All the time?
All the time.
So what is the most popular? Obviously the red rose is the signature classic, but what else? What other colors do you see? The whites, the pinks?
Red, white, and pink.
Is that right?
Yeah, so we're doing this kind of thing as well. So here you're seeing red, white, and pink, a few red roses included, but we're using some more premium flowers, like your hydrangeas are considered luxurious and your orchids are luxurious, and then adding some interesting foliage just makes it more trendy.
It really is. It's beautiful.
Thanks.
Yeah, roses should always be incorporated, I think, into a bouquet, especially on Valentine's Day.
Yes, and it doesn't have to be red and white,
right,
as long as it's kind of feminine or it suits the recipient. It's important to suit that recipient. They may not like feminine colors.
Do most people do delivery for Valentine's Day?
No, a lot of gentlemen will pick them up the night before so that they have them first thing in the morning.
Let's talk about the other one sitting on the coffee table, Phalaenopsis. A girlfriend gave me one of these about a year ago, killed it within, I don't know, 3 weeks. I personally find them hard to take care of. It just died. I just came home and all of the petals were down and gone, and that was it.
You probably gave it too much water and love. Yes. You need to ignore it. They're very intimidating looking. They're exotic and really fantastic looking, but so easy. All you have to do, they're not in soil. They're an actual, like an air plant. So in the wild, they live in South American countries or tropical countries. They're just a bunch of roots that glom onto the crook of a tree, and they live off the humidity in the air.
And that's it.
And that's it. So it's a little hard here because we're so dry in Kamloops. We do need to offer a little humidity, but in this case here, we took it out of its pot and we wrapped it in moss, and we created what we call a kokedama. So it doesn't require any kind of vessel. And all you do is take this over to your sink, and you get the moss wet once every 10 days, and put it beside a window that's getting south, southwest, southeast, and it should last for 3-4 months.
Is that right?
Yeah.
And then the petals will eventually fall, but it's not your fault at that point.
No, it's not your fault. But no, 3 weeks, not good. You didn't do a good job.
I didn't do a good job.
No.
I overwatered it, and also the southwest, southeast exposure, I failed on that front. Now, why is that so important? Is that maximum sun?
That's where it gets its food. It gets its food from its light.
Okay. Good to know.
Right.
We're almost out of time, but Vicki, just a sort of a heads up for people thinking about doing some ordering for Valentine's Day. How early on should they be doing it? Perhaps even right now?
Now, absolutely.
Okay.
Stock is just starting to come in.
Okay.
Final stock will come in on Friday. And so if you have anything specific that you'd like to to get in there, we would want to put that aside for you.
Right,
So, yes,
the early bird
sooner
gets
the
the
better, for
Awesome.
sure.
Okay,
Yes.
Vicki, how lovely to have you here today.
Thank
you.
you.
You can leave all these flowers.
Sure,
too.
sure. You have to share, though.
No, do I? I'll keep the
Yeah.
roses and Marcel can have the rest. That sounds good. Anyway, thank you for being here
You're
today.
welcome. Thank you.
ArtNappKamloops.ca, the phone number as well, 828-2111. Do not delay. Valentine's Day is 4 or 5 days away now. We're back in 2 minutes. Stay with us.